Let's continue, guys. We have finished till question number 12. I had told you all to try out question number 13. Question number 13 I'm going to be reading, okay, and then we all will see what work you all have done. So it's question number 13, please come over there. The finished product of the factory passes through two processes. From the following production and the cost data relating to the process, you are required to prepare process 1 account. Okay. You have opening inventory rupees 10,000, material cost this much, labor cost this much, manufacturing overheads means factory overheads. Data is in kgs. Opening inventory 25%, put into the process 12,000, transferred to process 2 10,000, closing inventory 20% complete, that is 6,000. Okay, the question is all done. You have to be preparing the process account, so let's try to prepare the process account. Okay, majority of the work I think you all must have done. As per me, so you would have completed the entire question also. So just keep on verifying that things are okay or not. So opening inventory, that is 4,000 over here. Amount of that is going to be 10,000, so therefore 10,000 comes over here. Further, for this period you are going to be incurring material, you are going to be incurring labor, you are going to be incurring factory overheads. So material in this particular case is 26,400. For labor, it's going to be 51,000. For factory overheads, is going to be 40,800. Okay. Now, once you all do this, then the further things over here. Material. Against material, we will be writing units started, that is 12,000. By process 2, I guess. Transfer to process 2. So, therefore, by process 2. How much is transferred to the next process? That's 10,000. Remaining particular thing is nothing but closing stock, that is 6,000. So therefore this will be 16,000, this will be 16,000. This much data was all correct?
Yes, sir.
You don't require brains for it in any case. Okay, so just hold on. Now, tell me one thing, can I combine labor and overheads? Are the stage of completion same everywhere?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be keeping material separate, okay, labor and factory overhead separate, okay. Now, although somebody could have thought this particular thing, sir, can we combine material also, because stage of completion is same to everywhere? No, you can only prepare one single column for labor, for material, labor and overheads. Did somebody think like that? Okay, so just wait for those people, just wait. Now, by default, you are going to be following which method? FIFO method. So, whatever gets started first will get completed first. So, out of 10,000, 4,000 is completed first. Remaining in this particular case is going to be 6,000. Out of 6,000, sorry, out of 12,000, 6,000 will get completed. 6,000 will be your closing stock. This was a bifurcation that you all are done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what are the three things that happened in this particular period? So, first of all, opening stock was processed further and completed. This was the first work that had happened in this particular period. And how many kgs here? 4,000 kgs. Then further, in this particular case, started and finished. Started and finished in this particular case was 6,000. Then started and not finished in this particular case was 6,000. So this is whatever you all are done. Now, after that, there will be one material, there will be labor and there will be factory overhead. So for material, you all have incurred 26,400. For labor, you have incurred 51,000. Plus 40,800. Although you could have merged all three, but then wait, I'm not trying to say much about that for the timing. Now see, opening stock was already 25% complete. So therefore, can we say in this period, we will be completing 75%? Correct, no? Okay, but 75% you are only going to be writing over here. So therefore, only write down, so 75% over here. For materials, we'll see. Apart from that, started and finished. Can I say this percentage will always be how much percent? 100%. And your closing stock in this particular case is 20% complete. Should I write down 20 over here or 80 over here?
20.
20%. So therefore this figure will be 3000, this figure will be 6000, this figure will be 1200, this figure will be 10,200, 10,200 comes over here, this particular figure will be 9 rupees. Okay. Material is spending, obviously, material is spending. Okay. Now, might be because of this, you'll have to cancel your entire answer also. Okay. Or else if you want to rectify, that is your issue. But as per me, you should try to cancel and remake your entire question only if whatever I am saying is not correct. Okay. See. In this question, no, quantity is in kgs. So wherever there is quantity, just for your reference, you can write down in kgs, in kgs. Now, if I will not tell you this and some people cheated, they read the shorts of the answer also. Okay. How many people cheated? You all cheated, no? You read the shorts, no, of the question? Okay. What was written in point 1? You did not read, so you are not answering. Very good. You did not fall into my trap. Listen now. Whenever problem is in kgs, no? Whenever problem is in kgs, then stage of completion of material is not to be taken from the question. It is implied. You don't require question for completing this part. Sir, why so? That is one thing that you will have to think, not me. So, you'll have to try to think, sir, this is 4000 kg, sir. This is 4000 kg, sir. Now, you always have to be writing what work was done in this period. We are always trying to be talking of that only. What work was done in this particular period. That is the only thing in question here. Okay. Now, your job. I'm giving you all 2 minutes. You don't require textbook. You don't require textbook. You require brains. Think. Think. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Tell me these 3 figures. Data is in kgs. If I will not tell you this particular thing only, it would not have struck you, and that's why you have solved the question. Same as question number 1 and 2 only. The previous 2 questions that we all have done. But they are not same. I don't put same questions in your book. Think. Think solid. Your time is over. You tell me those 3 percentages. You can try to tell me only one. Chalo. You try to tell me only this particular figure. 0. Okay. That girl, you can try to explain me why 0.
Because material are used in previous, all material are consumed.
How do you know that?
100% are used in, because data in kgs.
Okay. See. What she is saying, so everybody listens to it now. See. In this question, no, can we say, listen carefully. Okay, forget it. You don't listen. You see. This is a calci, okay. This calci is weighing 300 grams. Tell me one thing, it weighs 300 grams because worker has worked for it. Why does it weigh 300 grams? Because material is there to the extent of 300 grams, no? Worker doesn't sit inside the calculator to increase its weight, no? My worker is not inside the calci, no? Okay. I'm saying exactly the same thing now. In this problem, 4000 kgs of opening WIP becomes 4000 kgs of finished goods. I'll repeat. In this problem, 4000 kgs of opening WIP becomes 4000 kgs of finished goods. Can we say, if 4000 kgs of opening WIP becomes 4000 kgs of finished goods, that means no weight has been added, no?
Yes, sir.
If no weight has been added, can we say no material was added, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so therefore material addition is 0, so therefore 0%. Obviously, you all can be asking, sir, then what used to happen in the previous question? Okay, I'm trying to link. See, the questions before this, data was not in kgs, it was in units. I'm speaking something, think whatever I'm saying will make sense to you all. We make these calces, okay, we make these calces. This is one calci, okay, this is one calci. When this year started, in the last period, no, I had completed only half calci. Can we say even that half calci made is 1 unit of opening WIP?
Yes, sir.
It is 1 unit of opening WIP. No, suppose at the beginning of this particular period, I have made this much calci, okay. This side portions is yet to be made, okay. This side portion has been made. Can we say still this half calci is 1 unit of opening WIP? No, please respond, no yaar.
Yes, sir.
Now, if in this year, this half calci, which is still 1 unit of opening WIP, is completed into this complete calci, can we say it will still require more materials, no? It will require material of this particular side to be put in more, no?
Yes.
Okay. So, I am speaking this line now better. It should be remembered that 1 unit of opening WIP might become 1 unit of finished goods and might still require more material. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If that is not okay, I am trying for the last thing in my life. We make this pen by hand. Okay. In the last period, we had only completed this much of the pen. So therefore, if I'll be saying something, it will be like this. In this period, this half pen will get completed into this pen. But then to complete this half pen into this full pen, we will still require more materials, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
I'm speaking that line now might be for the 4th time. It should be remembered that 1 unit of opening WIP becomes 1 unit of finished goods and will still require more materials. But it cannot happen that 1 kg of opening WIP becomes 1 kg of finished goods and will still require more materials, because 1 kg was always there only, no?
Yes, sir. Sir, repeat.
Dhakkans. This is one pen, okay, divided up into my left hand side and my right hand side, okay. In the last period, pen was only made to this much extent, okay. Tell me one thing, this half pen is still 1 unit of opening WIP, no? Those people who have not understood, please reply now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is 1 unit of opening WIP. Now to convert this pen into this complete pen, you will require materials to be putting of this particular side, no?
Yes, sir.
So 1 unit of opening WIP, if it becomes 1 unit of finished goods, it will still require more material. This is your previous questions, okay. In your previous question, just before this, your opening stage of completion was 40%. You all can check in the previous question. This immediately before this, and 60% material was put in this particular period, okay. But it cannot happen that now I'll continue the same example, but it cannot happen that if you have 1 kg in opening WIP, that only gets converted. See, this 4,000 is this 4,000, no? Those people who have not understood, please reply, thank you.
Yes, sir.
This 4,000 is this 4,000. Can you say this is 4,000 kgs?
Yes, sir.
If 4,000 kgs of opening WIP will get converted into 4,000 kgs of finished goods, the weight of the product has remained same. So no material was added, no further.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has understood this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ah, sir.
Okay. Anybody still left to not understand? No. Thank you. Now listen. Now, in this question, just I'm asking you, what is special in this particular question? What is so special in this particular question? Why this question becomes very different as compared to the previous questions? Data is in kgs. This same thing will happen if suppose data is in liters. Okay. To give you any rubbish example. Example. You all have seen Amul Taza in Tetra packs? Amul Taza milk. Okay. Can you say their data is in liters, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now kgs example I'm trying to say in terms of liters. Okay, nothing else. Suppose in Amul, okay, what happened was something like this. Company extracted 10,000 liters of milk from buffaloes, not from one buffalo, from many buffaloes. Okay, don't exploit. Okay, and it had to be processing it. Okay, it had to refine it up and so on. Okay. Out of 10,000 liters, 6,000 liters was refined. Can you say once it was refined, it will be sent to process 2 for being packed? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can we say the moment it is sent to process 2, it becomes finished goods? No? Dumbos, is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but now what happened? The remaining 4,000 liters, is still not processed. Can we say it is still not processed? It is my WIP stock. Okay. Now this is story of 1 month that is over. Okay. Suppose this is story of March. Okay. Now April comes. Can we say this 4,000 liters of opening WIP, sorry, this 4,000 liters of closing WIP now becomes 4,000 liters of opening WIP. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now this 4,000 liters of opening WIP in this period, I will process further and I will convert it into 4,000 liters of fully processed milk. Matlab it will become my finished goods.
Yes, sir.
Can we say 4,000 liters of opening WIP is becoming 4,000 liters of finished goods? Tell me to convert this into this. Do you require more milk?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So therefore addition of materials is going to be 0% because entire material was added in the last period. You understood this?
Yes,
Okay. So I'm speaking those 2 lines once more. It should be remembered that 1 unit of opening WIP becomes 1 unit of finished goods and might still require more material. But it cannot happen that 1 kg of opening WIP becomes 1 kg of finished goods and will still require more materials because 1 kg was already there. I think I'm quite clear. With this, I will be closing this discussion. Okay. So do one thing. This particular thing will become 0. This thing will become 0. Okay. Now, my job is done. Your job is still left. Tell me, how much will be this percentage?
100.
100. This is no brainer. This is no brainer. Further. Last. Now this thing, please tell me this.
100%.
This will be 100%. Okay. And reason for that, I'm saying very simple. If somebody has a doubt, then I'm speaking further. These 6,000 kgs of closing WIP will become 6,000 kgs of opening WIP in the next year. And then in the next year, 6,000 kgs of opening WIP will become 6,000 kgs of finished goods in the next period. So next year, does it require more materials? No, because entire materials has been added in this period. No.
Yes, sir.
So I want that particular thing only. How much material has been added in this particular period? So therefore, to these 6,000 kgs, we must have added 6,000 kgs of material. No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Write down over here 6,000, 12,000. I guess you all can complete the question. Just do one thing. See what I've written in shorts first. Don't be in a hurry to complete. I'll give you all time to complete. You might have solved the entire question wrong. In case you have, then please try to rectify this particular thing. As per me, cancel and make it again. It will take maximum 2 or 3 minutes extra. But wait, please. Whenever data is in kgs, liters, tons, etc., that is absolute units of weight. Stage of completion of material is implied. Do not take it from the problem. Opening WIP incomplete units is 4,000 kgs. Okay. In this period, it will become 4,000 kgs of finished goods. Hence, we are not adding weight. That is, we are not adding materials. Therefore, materials added in this period, in this process, in opening stock will be 0. It should always be remembered that 1 unit of opening WIP becomes 1 unit of finished goods and can still require more materials. But it cannot happen that 1 kg of opening WIP becomes 1 kg of finished goods and can still require more materials. Similarly, closing stock is 6,000 kgs. In the next period, the 6,000 kgs will be opening WIP, and in the next period 6,000 kgs and will become 6,000 kgs of finished goods. So in the next year, no materials will be added, as entire materials has been added in write down this year, in this year, hence 100%. That's it. So now you all can complete the question. I'm giving you all 3 minutes. You do one thing, refer shorts for explanation. I'm giving you all 4 minutes. Please complete this entire question from scratch. In case you have done it wrong, I'll give you 5 minutes extra. Please start. I'll give you in all 5 minutes to complete it, please. Is it done or still somebody is doing it?
Done, sir.
Okay. I'll just wait for a minute. Those people who are doing, please complete first. Okay, done, I guess. Tell me, what's the closing stock figure? Is it 24,000?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
1,04,200.
1,04,200 and 24,000. Okay. Now see. Till now, no, in any question like this, statement of equivalent production, normal loss hasn't come, abnormal loss hasn't come, and abnormal gain hasn't come. Time for us to be doing that. I'll tell you how I've arranged the questions. When we met for the first time, no, in process costing, those were all those questions whereby there was no WIP stock. Okay. So that time statement of equivalent output was not required. You find out your normal cost per unit of output and you try to solve the questions. Try to be thinking in all those questions. We could not have even made the statement of equivalent output because first thing, stage of completion was not given. Second, there was no WIP stock at the beginning or end. We were not writing to opening stock then by closing stock. Then we did two questions whereby we are only trying to talk of input and output. If we want this much amount of output, then how much amount of input that we will want. Then in middle, I had done one fantastic question on royalty adjustment. One, I did the homework part, you all did. Then I did the questions whereby the transfer was happening at a markup. So therefore, then we learned that concept of stock reserves up and so on. And then we started away with the questions of statement of equivalent output. Okay. Now, statements of equivalent output, no, in this particular case, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Statement of equivalent output, when we all had done, no, listen very carefully. Till now, we all have done all the questions of process 1. Okay. 2 we did the other day, 1 we all have done today. We did 2 normal questions, then a question which is in kgs. Okay. Now, my next 3 questions are all like this only, whereby I am trying to be dealing with process 1. But then, in my first question, I am going to be having normal loss plus abnormal loss. Second question, I am going to be having normal loss and abnormal gain. There will be 2 questions like this. Once I will be doing this particular thing, then all my questions of process 1 will be over. Then we will try to do similar kind of questions, but for process 2. Process 2 will be slightly different because it's a continuing process. Can you say process 2 will have 2 materials, no? One that will come from the previous process and there will be materials added by that particular process also, no?
Yes.
Okay. The moment those questions are done, no, I will finish off all the questions of FIFO method. Okay, I'll be finishing off all the questions of FIFO method. But then there are other methods also, sir. We can be following LIFO method also. Although not much important. We are only going to be doing one question of that particular type because now even your LIFO method is not allowed as per accounting standard 2 also. Do you all know that?
No, sir. Yes.
When accounting standard 2 got converted, one sec. Whenever you all were born, no, okay. That was much after accounting standard 2 got converted into revised accounting standard 2. That happened in 1998, long time before you all were born also. Okay. So now as per revised accounting standard 2, so LIFO method is not allowed. Although the accounting standards are not applicable to costing, but then ICAI ultimately is accounting body only. So therefore those guys also don't want you all to be learning the LIFO method in this particular chapter. Although one question they have put in the modules which I'm going to be doing also. Okay. But they have never ever asked the LIFO method. Just for the sake of doing it because it is there in the modules, we will be doing it. Okay. Now once that is done, we are going to be doing then our third method and the last method, that is nothing but weighted average method. Okay. So today we are all on FIFO method only. Okay. Now we are going to be doing questions of this particular type, whereby abnormal loss, abnormal gain and normal losses will start to be coming. Let's solve our question. 1 second, this particular is done. I am going to be now requiring this format. Okay. So our next question, this is question number 14. Now remain with me, please. Don't try to hurry it up because it's going to be the first question wherever all those things will be coming. Read. The following data are available in respect of process 1 for the month of Feb. Okay. Opening stock of WIP 800 units at a total cost of 4,000. Degree of completion of opening WIP. Materials 100%, labor 60, overhead 60. Okay. Input of materials at total cost of 36,800 for 9,200 units. Okay. Direct wages incurred 16,740. Production overheads 8,370. Now this word is very important for me. Units scrapped. Recall your first lecture, you will not have a confusion. Okay. Units scrapped. If I'll ask you, you scrap your normal loss also. Speak further. And abnormal loss also. So one thing. Units scrapped can either mean normal loss plus abnormal loss because I scrap both the things, or obviously it can mean normal loss less abnormal gain. You all understood this?
Yes, sir.
If there is abnormal gain, can you say normal loss will fall and hence units scrapped will fall, no?
Yes, sir.
So in any question, units scrapped can either mean this or it can mean this. Okay, that I cannot tell you in certainty. That you will have to try to read the question, put the numbers in your process account. Only then you will be coming to know. Okay, but these are the two meanings of the term units scrapped. Okay, so therefore units scrapped in this particular case is 1200. Okay, the stage of completion of these materials, of these units were as follows: material 100, labor 80, overheads 80. Okay, closing WIP 900 units. Okay, the stage of completion of these units are materials 100, labor 70 and and overhead 70%. Okay, so this was closing WIP. Now see, 7,900 units were completed and transferred to the next process. Okay. Further, normal loss is 8% of total input. Normal loss is 8% of total input. What do you mean by total input? It is given to you. Opening stock plus units put in. Now, you see the question above. Tell me, how much was opening stock quantity?
800 units.
800 units. And how much was input more? 9,200. If I total both of them, that will be coming to 10,000. Now, normal loss is 8% of total input. So, 8% of 10,000. Can we be saying it will be 800 units?
Yes, sir.
Now, just now, you should be wise enough to understand, sir, in this question, we will be having a situation of abnormal loss. Tell me, how did I come to know about that? Just now only, without making the account also.
Because the scrap units completed is 7,900.
No, the units scrapped are 1200. Units scrapped will either mean normal loss plus abnormal loss, or they will be meaning normal loss less abnormal gain. You try to think, no, if normal loss is 800, but units scrapped are 1200, that means 400 units were scrapped more. So therefore, it will be a situation of abnormal loss, no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If ever this particular figure was 700, no, then you will understand there will be 100 units of abnormal gain.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this question, it is a situation of abnormal loss. Abnormal loss will be 400 units in this particular question. Okay. Further, scrap value is rupees 4 per unit. Okay. you are required to show the process accounts and other accounts for the month of Feb. We shall be doing that. Okay. So we have to be making process account and other accounts, and obviously other accounts will mean normal loss plus in this case your abnormal loss account. So just do one thing. Make one process account for 8 lines like always, normal loss account for 4 lines, abnormal loss account for 4 lines. Okay, do it please. Do it as neatly as I have done. My handwriting is superb. Make it please. Then do one thing, just a sec. So therefore all the formatting part, please you all do it together only, that'll be far better. Listen. 8 lines, 4 lines and 4 lines. Then further statement of equivalent output. Statement of equivalent output, tell me stage of completion of labor and overheads. Is it same everywhere?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So therefore I will be having one column for material. Okay. And I will be having one column for labor and factory overheads. Okay. So you all do this particular thing. Over here also you can give all these titles in any case. These things are constant only, are material, labor and factory overheads. Okay. So you all make this reach till here. Don't put any numbers please. Okay. Just do the formatting part and whatever I have written only write down that much. Okay. In 2 minutes I will start please.
सर वो स्टेटमेंट ऑफ इक्विवेलेंस का कितना लाइंस का?
Around 6 lines. 6 to 7 lines max. Okay. We all shall start. First of all, listen. Opening WIP 800 units at total cost of 4,000. So write down over here. To opening stock 800 units 4,000. Further. Degree of completion of opening WIP that we require at a later on stage for statement of equivalent output. Further, input of materials at total cost of 36,800. Okay. So, to material 9,200 at total cost of 36,800. To direct wages 16740. To factory overheads 8370. Now see, recall your first few questions. First thing that we always write on the credit side, we used to be writing on the credit side was normal loss, no? Okay, so let's follow that particular thing only, normal loss. Normal loss we calculated 800, that was 8% of total input. Scrap value is rupees 4 per unit, so 3,200. Now see, from process 1, goods will be going to the next process, that is 7900. So write down over here by process 2, 7900. Leave one line over here, although I know that abnormal loss will be coming and that will be 400. We have already discussed that also, but in any case you will be able to know that thing as balancing figure also in just a minute. So on the credit side, the last line, closing stock. So closing WIP is 900 units. closing WIP is 900 units. Now, even if you find out the balancing figure, no, you all will understand that there will be a balancing figure on the credit side. Just find out that balancing figure quantity, please. $400. In any case, we all know that there would have been abnormal loss in this particular question. Everybody will remind me, how did I know 400 was abnormal loss? Because normal loss was 800 and units scrap were 1200, so therefore 400 extra units would have been scrapped. That extra will be nothing but abnormal loss. So loss beyond normal loss is called as abnormal loss, no? Okay, so therefore 400 will be over here. Write down by abnormal loss. Okay, any confusion till now?
No, sir.
No. You total up this also and put that total over here, please. Okay, fine. Listen, now listen, next thing, normal loss. So, to process 1, 800, scrap value 4, 3200. To process 1, 400. Obviously, this amount is pending, okay. That amount will be coming over here. Okay, now whenever there is abnormal loss, can we say normal loss and abnormal loss accounts are two different accounts? No, they are not correlated to each other, no?
Yes, sir.
You will be scrapping these 800 units also, you will be scrapping these 400 units also. So therefore over here cash bank will come, over here also cash bank will come. 800 units, 400 units. Can we say will be scrapped at the rate of 4? Will be scrapped at the rate of 4, no? So therefore this will be 3200, this will be 1600. I guess in the first 4 or 5 questions we were doing this only. And over here then there will be a loss in future that of course will get transferred to costing P&L account. That we will see because we have to get that yellow figure still. Now listen. It's all about completing this. It's all about getting this. This is always very simple work actually. Okay. But help me to complete 2 sentences please. Normal loss is always valued at?
Normal cost.
Okay. Everybody gave a different answer. So again once more. Normal loss is always valued at? Scrap value. But abnormal loss is always valued at? Normal cost. From now onwards, normal cost we'll simply call as cost only. Okay. It was first 3 questions, so therefore I introduced that word. Else means it will get valued at cost. Okay. Okay. Now see. By default, you follow which particular method? But even before that, now even before you ever answer me this particular sentence and start to do the breakups, do remember, it is by default assumed in every question that you all will ever do. All losses, whether normal or abnormal, are always of the current period. Okay. See, in reality, no, you all will understand. Think anything that you all want to think, any manufacturing process. Goods keep on getting made, losses keep on happening. Manufacturing process keeps on getting continued. We cannot stop the manufacturing process because some idiot accountant wants to value WIP stock. You understood these words?
Yes, sir.
A company doesn't stop production just so that accountant can try to complete these accounts. That is nonsense thing. Okay. Books of accounts are different. Factory is different. Okay. Accountant does not sit inside the factory, boss. He is in his office here. So for these books of accounts, I am preparing accounts. No, accounts means books of accounts. For these books of accounts, no, we always assume that all losses happen when the production starts. Means, tell me, these units must have been started in which period? This year or last period?
Last year.
Last year. So losses of that must have happened. All the current year's losses are always traced out of current input only. So irrespective of any method that you all will ever do in your entire life, okay, all losses are deemed to be out of current input. Okay, as I said, in reality, you will not be able to find out that losses are from where. Do you all understand this? Beta, manufacturing will keep on happening, losses will keep on happening. When the loss will happen, loss doesn't have a soul, it doesn't have a atma, whereby I will be saying, मैं इसके अंदर से था. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Beta, you can't be doing it. But if you have to try to prepare your books of accounts, then in that case, something or the other, we will have to try to be saying. Okay. So therefore, we simply say all losses are deemed to be out of current input only. So therefore, current input is this. So without even me writing the method, two breakups that I am doing, one is 800, one is 400. Write down, please. Now, after this, you follow FIFO method. Okay, now see. Listen carefully. So, I have dealt with this over here. I have dealt with this over here. So, these two are gone now. Okay, now you try to follow your FIFO method. Now, I do not have a problem. Okay. Sir, whatever production was started first will get completed first. Can we say 800 will be completed first? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I don't know how you are going to be doing the breakup, but try to do it as small as possible. So this 800 will be coming over here as part of 7,900. So write down 800. I'll do it on the other side. Now what an immediate time. So 800. So now in this particular case, even this thing is altogether gone. This 800 is also done. Can we say remaining 7,100 will be written over here? Write down 7,100. And can you say this 7,100 will also be part of, tell me the number, 9,200 current period. Can we say 9,200, one part will be still a balancing figure and that particular thing will be 900, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so therefore last part over here will be 900. So this 7,100 came over here. I don't have any colors left also. I am sorry. So 900 is all okay. Now see. So this is all done now. Okay. My bifurcation is done. One sec. Write down over here FIFO. Now see what I have written in shorts below. Okay. What I have written in shorts. Normal loss and abnormal loss are always out of current input irrespective of the method followed. Okay, irrespective of the method followed. Okay, so that is one thing you always do remember. Okay, now in this case, let's start to be doing the breakup. Okay, now in case we all do the breakup, then Roman number 1, statement of equivalent production. Now see, do remember, normal loss has already been valued, okay, at scrap value. Hence, over here, normal loss will never ever come, okay. Normal loss will never ever come over here. In this statement, it will never ever come. Do remember, can we say, I have to find out cost of 7,900 units? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Abnormal loss is also valued at cost. Closing stock is also valued at cost. So I am going to be writing all those things whose cost has to be coming over here, because through this statement and then through this particular statement, can we say we find out the total cost, no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
towards end, no, I will have to find out cost of these three things. Which three things? First, cost of goods completed. Second, cost of abnormal loss. Third, in this case, your closing WIP. So that is whatever is my job. The moment it's done, the sum is over. Okay. So, in my statement of equivalent output, I always write down what happened in this period. Can we say 800 units were processed further and completed first?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so over here write down opening stock, processed further, and completed 800. Now, check the stage of completion of opening stock, please. It was 100% material, 60% labor and overhead. So tell me what will be coming over here?
100%.
Zero, sir.
Zero.
I will commit suicide on this day. Material was already 100%. How much will be added in this particular period?
Zero.
Zero. So Shan Singh Rajput part 2 I will become if you will answer wrong from next time. Further. 60%. So obviously over here 40%. Thank you. Now I will live. Listen. First thing. Second. This is all done. So my 800 units part is over. I'm looking at my this particular account. This pink part is over right now. Okay. Tell me one thing. What was the second thing that happened?
Started and finished.
Started and finished. So write down over here. Started and finished. 7,100. This stage of completion is never mentioned in any book. Why it is not mentioned? Because it will always be 100%. 7,100. 100%, 7,100. Now see. My orange part is also done. Okay, now see. Do remember, I have to find out cost of my abnormal loss. Can I say something like this? Does it make sense to you? Can you say abnormal loss was started in this period only? How do I know it was started in this period? Because
Was out of current.
it is out of 9,200. Can we say this is whatever has been started? No, in this particular period. So I started the production of 400 units, but then in middle the units got spoiled and I scrapped them. Okay, and that was my mistake. So whatever is my mistake, I have to be finding out what was the cost of those units. Abnormal losses are always valued at cost. I'll have to find out what was the cost of those particular units. In this case, which were spoiled. I will be able to find out the cost when I write them over here. Okay, so therefore, write down the third thing, abnormal loss. 400. Now see. Now you're going to be reading this particular point. Can we say those units which were scrapped, obviously this thing might not have happened, that they got fully processed and then they were scrapped. Can you say mostly the goods will get spoiled in the middle only, no?
Yes.
Okay. Can we say that 400 is part of this 1200?
Yes, sir.
So this stage of completion is actually of normal loss also and of abnormal loss also, but I will never ever require in my life stage of completion of normal loss. Although it is given to you, it is this particular thing only, but I will never ever require it. Why I will not require? Because whatever might happen, normal loss is always valued at scrap value. We have already recorded that, no?
Yes, sir.
But I will require stage of completion of abnormal loss for sure. Okay. So abnormal loss, this stage of completion is of all the 1200 units, means of normal loss as well as abnormal loss. Now you try to tell me. It is given to you 180%. Okay. Tell me, as per you, we should be writing 100 over here or 0 over here. Think, you all know the answer.
100.
100. Can we say these goods were started in this particular period only, no?
Yes.
So anything that starts from 0, no yaar. So therefore I started the production of these particular units. In middle the units got spoiled. But till the time they got spoiled, in this particular case, material that was added was 100, no?
Yes, sir.
And labor and overheads that was added was nothing but 80. Is that all okay?
Yes.
So on these particular goods, we all have added 180% in this particular period only. So therefore, this will be 400, this will be 320. And lastly, in this particular case, started and not finished.
सर abnormal loss में extra क्या है? हर यूनिट का ऐसा हुआ स्क्रैप हुआ लोड
Obviously na beta, so units scrapped is 1200. This is stage of completion of all the units, no?
यस सर
So this is applicable to everything, no, that you produced. Okay. They have not given you stage of completion 500 units it was this and 400 units it was this. It was not like this, no. Okay, it's a combined thing, no, that has been given. Okay. Now
320 open.
I've written 320 only, no.
Labor and factory.
Okay. Sorry. Those people who copy everything from the screen, please note this is 320, please. Thank you. Further. Started and not finished. Started and not finished. That's your closing stock, right? So closing stock in this particular case is 900 units. 900 and stage of completion 170. Should I write down 0 and 30?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anuj Jalota, late Sushant Singh Rajput. Cartoons, Dhakkans. This is 170, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
900. Now you only complete this batch yourself. 7,900. That person say sorry first.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. मैं कौन सा मरने वाला था चल. This is 8,400. This is how much beta?
8370.
8370. Now see, this is the last thing that I'm doing. Rest you'll be able to complete it yourself. Listen. Now, material cost is 36,800. You write down over here 36,800. Labor and factory overheads 16,740 plus 8,370. Now, what is left? There is something big thing that is left. Don't write, just pay attention. Don't write anything that I am writing now. Tell me, on the first day, no, you all had done normal cost with me. Okay, you all had done normal cost, no, with me. Normal cost in this particular case is direct material plus direct labor. Tell me further, plus direct expenses plus factory overhead. Speak the further part. Minus scrap value of normal loss. Divided by expected output. That's okay. Now, try to think. Somewhere or the other from my cost, no, I have to subtract scrap value of normal loss. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
So, by selling normal loss, I am expected to get 3,200. Now, this 3,200, I'll have to subtract either from here or from here or from both the places. Now, this you will have to answer, but before that, see, this doubt never ever came in our first 5 questions. Why it did not come? Because at that time, no, we do not calculate this thing and this thing separately. If you all remember, in normal cost, all our costs come, no?
Yes, sir.
Because in those questions, there was no WIP stock. So, everything was complete, boss. Okay. But now, I'm trying to find out separately material because product is separately completed in reference to material. Example, it is 100% complete in reference to material and 70% incomplete. 70% complete in reference to the other things. So, therefore, I got to be finding out separate cost of this and separate cost of this. So, I'm asking you now, as per you, 3,200, this particular figure, should be removed, should be reduced from where? From materials or labor or, sir, bit from here and bit from here. If you'll answer me third thing, I'll also ask you the third question. How much from here and how much from here? You will tell me from where should I reduce it?
third one
Okay, then how much bit?
proportion
What proportion? In what proportion?
unit proportion.
Unit means this particular proportion, just asking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some other answer. I'm not saying that's wrong, but some other answer. In the proportion of the okay, means in this case 100 is to 80. You're saying that? Okay. Now, Suno, listen. What you will listen? Cartoons. I'm saying one simple sentence and remember that. I was producing something, in middle it got spoiled. I called that scrap wala and I told him to pick it up. Okay. Whenever he picks it up, he's paying me something. Can we say he's paying me for the material part? No? Forget it. Simple thing. Tomorrow you all will become CAs. Tomorrow means after many years. Okay. You all will become CAs. Once you will become CAs, tell me, you will scrap your books, correct? You might keep it for few years and then you will get bugged up. There will be no place at home. One day you will sell it off to the scrap wala, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me one thing. That guy is buying the books because he wants to read your notes?
No, sir.
Okay. Why does he buy? Does he have to become CA? He wants to become a chartered accountant? No. He buys it for what? He buys it for paper, no?
Yes, sir.
Every day I buy newspapers. Okay. These days nobody buys newspapers because you all read the news on the app. That is a bad thing. But I buy newspapers still. I read it. Okay. And I keep it. At the end of the month, I sell it off to the scrap wala. Does he has to read the newspapers that I am giving it to him? No. He is buying it for paper, no?
Yes, sir.
So, whatever scrap you get, you always get scrap for which particular part of your cost?
Material.
Material.
But if
So, always reduce it from here. I have written this particular part over here. Scrap value of normal loss will always be reduced from material costs. Done. Get me these two answers, please. Is this done? It's 4 and 3, no? 4 and 3. Now, further part of the sum, I am not completing. You will be completing. But till now, you were only doing 2 things. Now, you are going to be doing 3 things. We have to be finding out cost of 7,900 units, 400 units and 900 units. Is that okay?
yes, sir.
Okay, you all start. You all have got 6 minutes to be completing. As per me, what you all should do, whenever you write down the numbers, write in pencil for the first time. Get all the numbers. See whether this account tallies. If it tallies, it is all correct only. You can then fill up by pen. And this particular figure will be coming over here. And this will be your balancing figure that will get transferred to costing P&L. It is same thing that you all have done before, but instead of finding out cost of only goods completed and closing stock, now there is cost of abnormal loss also, and abnormal loss details in any case you all have over here, no? So therefore you will be able to complete. Okay, you have got 6 minutes. Please complete first in pencil and then in pen, please. Is it tallied?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. The closing stock comes to how much? Closing stock
5,490.
5490. Okay. And I guess this comes to 2560.
Yes, sir.
So this is 960 rupees that goes to costing pin. And finally this particular figure
54,660.
Okay. Everybody please complete and then we'll start further.
Sir, can you please show the calculation of process 2?
Opening stock cost already incurred. Okay. That particular figure will be 4,000. Okay. Plus, you have attended the previous 2 lectures, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Plus cost incurred in current period. Cost incurred in current period, material, labor and overhead. So therefore 0 over here and 320 over here. So therefore into 4 and 3. This will be 0, 960, this is 960, this is 4960. Plus started and finished. 7,100 into 7. That is 49,700. This will give you 54,660. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has got this?
Sir, and can you please show abnormal loss account?
Then what will be left after that? Abnormal loss account 2560 will come over here. You want the calculation for abnormal loss?
No, I understood.
Is everybody done? When will you all reply to me? Is everybody done? Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. Now see, one thing that I've written, okay, that's your call. If you'll see, what I require for statement of equivalent output is basically this number, this number, this number and this number. So actually you do not require a breakup of this at all. Okay. But if you will be doing, it is better, not compulsory for you all. What I require is a breakup of the credit side actually. Okay. You don't require the breakup of the debit side, but it's always better to be doing it. And that is why I've done it right from the first question. And that is what I've written over here. Breakup of credit side as per FIFO method is compulsory. Debit side is not compulsory, although it's better to be doing it, and that's why I've done it always. Otherwise, whatever you require for statement of equivalent output, all those things actually come from the credit side only. Okay.